A, B, C, Z. Find the odd one out. Z is the odd one out, Nakul, because A, B, C comes together. You can eliminate A, B, C and think, oh, Z is the odd one out. You find the solution as Z. Elimination method is you eliminate A. This cannot be, this cannot be, this cannot. Oh, this has to be. I don't know the meaning of this, but this has to be because rest of them cannot. Hey everybody, Nakul from Skills PTE Academic. Really hope everybody is doing fantastic. I'm back with that another video. I totally understand a lot of people have trouble in improving their reading scores. So this video will give you all the necessary ultimate shortcuts. If you just employ them, understand them and employ them, trust me, you can see the magic that unfolds immediately. All you got to do is make sure you watch the video till the end. Before we get into the video, if not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. Follow us for more updates. Anytime you need online assistance, it's an online paid course. You can text us in the WhatsApp. We will be there. I'll be there to guide you, help you in the right direction. Alright, let's get into the video. Let me just share my screen. 5 ultimate shortcuts and improve your PTE reading scores immediately. The shortcut number 1, before we get into the shortcut number 1, one has to realize, you need to know that read aloud in the PTE speaking contributes 30 plus marks towards your reading. So if you want to improve your reading score, the very first thing is read aloud. Read aloud, never fumble. You fumble, you make mistakes, automatically reading scores will go down. Never speak artificially. So what exactly I meant by this? A lot of people I've seen, they give preference to pronunciation and how they end up speaking. Music, the universal language that transcends barriers and stirs the depth of human. Don't speak like this. A lot of people, recently I'm observing that people don't have any clue as to how the software behavior will be if they fumble or don't give clarity. You need to be crisp and clear. Music, the universal language, minimum 1 or 2 marks you would lose towards your reading. This people don't realize. The practice for not fumbling. Don't practice for pronunciation or something. Practice for the fluency, practice for speaking naturally. Some people speak artificially. Music, the universal language that transcends barriers and stirs the depths of the human soul. Your reading will never improve. Remember this, it's not just speaking. Reading score also will be affected by the read aloud. So how you got to speak naturally without fumbling. Content, you can skip any number of words. Unit reading scores will not be affected, but reading scores will be affected if you fumble. Music, the universal language that transcends barriers and stirs the depths of the human soul, has the remarkable ability to paint emotions in vibrant hues, evoking a symphony of feelings within an hour. Its melodic notes in harmonious arrangements have the power to transport us to realms and ignite the embers of our imagination. 4 or 5 words I skipped, but I was fluent. I'll end up getting full marks. Can I read just 1 line and get the full score to my reading? Yes, you can do that, provided you speak perfectly. Music, the universal language that transcends barriers and stirs the depths of the human soul, has the remarkable ability. And click next, you will get full 30 plus marks towards your reading. I can write on a bond paper, but when I tell 1 line, what people end up thinking, oh, 1 line, if I speak, I'll get marks. Music, the universal language that barriers and stirs the depth of human soul, has remarkable to paint emotions in vibrant. Click next, you will get 0 here. None of the words that you spoke were clear. Then you don't get marks, no. Give it a thought. Many people have problems in the read aloud. I totally understand. So I'm telling you, if you have problem, then don't read 1 line because you will land in more problems. 1 line is for those who can read perfectly, who don't want to skip any words and speak with clarity precisely. Then you can speak 1 line. But those who are perfect can speak full. Those who have trouble here, try to give as much as data to the software. Any difficult words, you skip it, man. Music, the universal language that barriers and depths of the human soul, has the remarkable ability to paint emotions in vibrant, evoking feelings within our very beings. Its notes in harmonious arrangements have the power to transport us to realms and ignite the embers of our imagination. See, I skipped words, but I was fluent. So be very, very careful. Read aloud is the thing that decides your score, and that's the very first module. Don't make mistakes in the sense content, pronunciation I'm not talking about. All I'm talking about is don't fumble, be very fluent, don't speak artificially, try to be very continuous. Whichever the word you want to skip, you skip it, man. But if you're reading 1 line, don't skip, read it perfectly. If you think one line is so difficult, many words are there, then read full, or at least speak 2 lines. Give as much data as possible, and don't skip first line and speak last line, second line, or don't use too much of Albert Einstein's brain. Just speak. It's a very simple module. If you have problems in read aloud, you don't want to speak full, read at least 2 lines, don't just speak 1 line. If you think you're perfect in read aloud, 1 line also will do. That's the shortcut number 1. Remember this, it's just the fluency, not the content or the pronunciation. Now we'll get into reading fill in the blanks, where some of the marks, the rest, 60% of the marks that come towards your reading. The very first is read aloud, second is reading fill in the blank, reading writing fill in the blank, highlight incorrect words, reorder the paragraph, and summarize written text. There are some easy modules we don't have to worry, like summarize written text and highlight incorrect words. Let's worry majorly about reading fill in the blanks. Yes, Nakul, we are looking eagerly to understand the shortcuts for reading fill in the blanks. Shortcut number 2. If you don't understand vocabulary, yes, Nakul, I don't understand vocabulary most of the times. A lot of words I don't know the meaning. Then you need to learn grammar, man. In our course, grammar itself is big chapter. Collocations itself, we have around 10 hours of course. So you can use grammar or collocation whenever you lack vocabulary. One of them is a must. I'll just show you what exactly I meant. Pause the video, take your time, try solving it. Don't take more than 2 minutes, and once you're done, resume the video to understand how the shortcut can be implemented. When you don't know the meaning of few of the words, how can you implement grammar in collocations? Pause the video, do it. I hope you've done it. Resume the video now. Alright, let's understand how to do it. So the idea is very simple. As the body's largest organ, it makes sense skin should be kept healthy. It makes for a dash business with an ever-growing list of, with a litany of buzzy. Lot of words I don't have idea, Nakul, here. Skin barrier, protein, threats like toxic chemicals, infectious, lot of difficult things are there. If you are lacking to understand, then try to apply grammar or collocations. Dash business, it makes for a good business. Collocation or booming business. My business is booming. Collocation. So when you don't have much clarity because there are some difficult words or the context is difficult, apply collocation, man. With an ever-growing list of skin products, dash a litany of buzzy ingredients. So here with an ever-growing list of skin products, so here you can apply grammar. Nakul, how do we apply grammar? With an ever-growing list of companies, growing becomes difficult. With an ever-growing list of companies, making profit is difficult. Now observe, with an ever doing something blah blah blah, the next word 99% of the times will be ing. So like this, so many grammar things are there. So when you don't understand the context, don't rely on your heart, kidney, lungs and write something. Work on your grammar and say ing has to come, booming is already done, boasting. Boasting means to say, I have done this, I have this. With an ever-growing list of skin products, having a litany of buzzy ingredients. So boasting a litany of buzzy ingredients. Hope you are getting it. So booming becomes 1 using collocation, boasting becomes 2 using grammar. 2, after 2 what has to come? Verb 1. To eat, to learn, to sing, to comment, to defend, not a defense. Defense is the defense. Noun. To mess, to clear, to sort. All of this can fit in. To mess, to comment, to clear, to sort. It can be hard to dash out what we actually need to take care. Figure out or mess out, you don't say mess out. Mess up or mess with, collocation. So sort out is a collocation. Hope you are getting it. Hope you are getting it. So now we are relying on the collocation. Now again that surround and surround is a verb 1 or grammar verb 1 only has to be here. Grammar, say sometimes getting the context will be difficult. You rely on grammar when one or the other thing will definitely fall in place. Now surround and dash them, surround and eat them, surround and sing them, some verb in the base form, protect. No other verb. Surround and clear them is not fitting in, surround and mess them, surround and protect, surround, protect. This is gonna be 4. And this wall serves as the first line of Nakul context. Chemicals, this I don't have any clue, Nakul. First line of dash, first line of defense. Collocation. So now using collocations you can solve a lot of things. We dash with, dash with, dash with. The preposition with always goes with the word. mess with our skin. We always mess with our skin. So idea being very simple, every time you don't have to read full, whenever it is a difficult context. Let's say you are a chemical engineer or you're a dermatologist. For you it is very easy, man. Let's say your stream is something different, chartered accountant, and you don't have much idea about this context. Then reading it will take a lot of time. Just rely on grammar and collocation. If the blanks are based on grammar and collocation, it becomes super quick. That's the shortcut number 2. Don't give up. Always make sure if you don't understand the vocabulary or the context, make sure you rely on grammar and collocation. So first is booming business, second is boasting the products, third is figure out, fourth is protect them, and the fifth is first line of defense, sixth is mess with. Alright, hope you are enjoying it. We'll go to the shortcut number 3. Reading fill in the blanks again. If you don't understand context or vocabulary and grammar is not helping you much, hold on boss, we have one more called elimination method. What is this elimination method? A, B, C, Z. Find the odd one out. Z is the odd one out, Nakul, because A, B, C comes together. You can eliminate A, B, C and think, oh, Z is the odd one out. You find the solution as Z. Elimination method is you eliminate it. This cannot be, this cannot be, this cannot. Oh, this has to be. I don't know the meaning of this, but this has to be because rest of them cannot. So we will try to implement, but before that I want you to try it on your own. And later when I explain, you understand your mistakes as to exactly where you're going wrong. So pause the video, do it, and then once done, resume the video to understand what mistakes you have been associated with. Alright, start. So now I hope you have finished doing it and resumed it. So let's start. While many airports and train stations, okay, it's about airports and train stations. Some transport hubs are blessed with exemplary dash offerings. Nakul, I am not getting it. Okay, what can fit in? Exemplary means unique, wow. Exemplary dash offering. Here, vintage cafes. So probably it's talking about cafe, meal. Probably it's talking about exemplary restaurant offerings. Something of that. So to apply elimination method, the very first step is listen to it carefully. The very first step is listen to it carefully. The very first step is don't see, you see gone case. You get confused. Fill it on your own. I repeat, try to fill it on your own by the context. Run of the mill grip, some transport hubs are blessed with exemplary offerings, exemplary restaurant offerings, exemplary food offerings, because it's talking about cafes, meals, hungry, food courts. Food offering has to come. Okay, food offering has to come. Eat, you don't say eat offerings. Culinary, Nakul, I don't know the meaning, what to do, so I give up now. You don't know the meaning? Wait, let's apply elimination method. Exemplary clean offerings is not fitting in because I want the word as food offerings or restaurant something. Destinations offerings. Sprawling, you need to know. The sprawling is a simple word, means the bustle, it's busy, spread across. Sprawling offerings is not fitting in. Head offerings. Dig, I know the meaning, you know the meaning. Dig offerings, infrastructure. You eliminated everything else. What is left? Culinary. Nakul, I didn't even know, don't even know how to pronounce it. Okay, then that has to be the answer. This is elimination method, where you eliminated everything based on your knowledge of what has to come. That is the first thing that, like I told you, apply diligently, religiously, meticulously. Means in a very fine way. You have to first fill the blank on your own. Otherwise, elimination method will not work. You need to know it's something related to food. And grammar wise, eat offerings is not fitting in. Clean, destination, sprawling, head, dig, infrastructure, all of them are not fitting in. So I eliminated all of them. What is left? Culinary. I don't know the meaning. A culinary should be the answer, man. This is elimination method. Hope you are getting it. So it's a culinary offering. From vintage cafes and train stations, these places entice, attract passengers to arrive early and dash into collocation now. Dash into, Nakul, head into. Head into, you don't say, dig into is what you say. Head into the city. Head to the city. Not into something. Dig into. At their final, Nakul, movie name, Nakul, I know, final destination. Go with collocation, man. Tokyo's train station is spread across. It's a sprawling train station. Many dash to the basement. Go to the basement or head to the basement. I'm heading to this place. They say, right? It's head to the placement. Where people actually go wrong. First one if you write head. First one if you write sprawling. First one if you write destination. First one if you write dig. Then one more answer you're gonna mess up. Let's say you wrote dig here. Second one also you write something else. One mistake costs you 2 marks. Be very, very careful. Elimination method. Try to apply. In our course, we have approximately 400 marks with more than 5,000 questions like this, where I have given approaches. I'm not against practicing. All I'm against is practicing for mental satisfaction. Practice, practice, practice. In the internet, a lot of good people who have given you an opportunity to practice with a lot of questions, but where is the approach? Correct? So, if you get the approach, well and good. Some people need that approach. So, if at all you need an online assistance, you can WhatsApp us, you can join our course. We will help you with the approach. By the day, you will fix things, because once approach is fixed, practicing will actually make a difference. Without approach, you practice, it's like I've told this many times, running on the treadmill. You're running, you're not moving an inch away, but you are satisfied that okay, I have worked out. First is culinary, second is dig into, third is final destination, fourth is sprawling metro station, fifth is head to. That's the shortcut number 3. Quickly move on to shortcut number 4. In doubt, leave it empty and continue, man. Okay, the first blank, I have a doubt. My ego says, do it, then only. Keep your ego aside. Go to medical shop, ask for a tablet called patience. Gulp it with the water and say, I'm gonna deal with you later. First blank, second blank, I'm getting confused, leave. By the time you read the rest of the paragraph, you have better idea of what it is. Then you come from bottom to top. That's called bottom up approach. Usually what people end up doing, ego problem, no? We always want to do it this way only. This blank has to be done first, whether I know it or not. I'll finish doing it and then only I go here. Sometimes ego will not work. So whenever you have a doubt, leave it empty and come up with a bottom up approach. Means from the bottom you go to top. When an earthquake hits, there is no time to 90% of the people. Okay, sorry on that, I got carried away. Pause the video, try doing it, and once done, resume the video to understand what mistakes you are doing. You could relate to the problems that I mentioned here. Please pause the video and do it. Alright, I really hope you paused it, did it and resumed it to understand eagerly what mistakes you did, where you went wrong, which approach you lacked. When an earthquake hits, there is no time to, many would have written rescue. I really want to communicate with you all with this. Please do leave a comment. How many of you wrote rescue for the first one? I'll be checking it later. Okay, people end up writing, when an earthquake hits, there is no time to dash. Every minute may mean suffering, even life, death, victims trapped in something. That's why rescue team, Nakul, so I wrote rescue. After 2, what has to come, man? Verb 1. There is no time to flow, not flew. There is no time to find. There is no time to rescue. There is no time to lose. That's also verb 1. All these 3 fit in. With what logic you went with rescue? If you have a doubt, patience tablet and say, I'm gonna deal with you later. Leave it empty, man. Okay, leave it empty, woman. Leave it empty. We'll continue. Every minute may mean suffering, pain, and even life or death. To victims trapped in, they're trapped in a place. That place is what? Should be debris. Isn't it? That's why only hours after the 1999 earthquake in Dushe, Turkey, a rescue team of firefighters, a rescue team of someone. It's team, it's singular. A team is coming, not a team are coming. A team of this is coming. So here it's a singular verb. A rescue team of blah 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 dash on the scene. A rescue team flew on the scene. No, man. You cannot fly on the scene. A rescue team, find cannot come. V2, past tense has to come. A rescue team were on the scene. Flown cannot come. Rescue team were flown. Flown is verb 3. Verb 3. It is eaten, not it eaten. I eaten. I have eaten. Hope you are getting it. So flown cannot come. Was or were, as per grammar it should be was. A team is singular. So this gonna be a team, a rescue team was on the scene. They had, after had a grammar, verb 3 has to come, they had flown. Only one verb 3 is there. Flew is verb 2. It cannot. Flow, fly, flew, flown. Flown has to come. The last one, their mission was to find. Parallelism we call. To find and eat. Find and sing. Find and explore. Find and verb 1. This is verb 1. Verb 1, lose is verb 1. Rescue is also verb 1. Lose survivors, you find them and rescue operation. Fifth one is a rescue. Now we finished. Now we go bottom to top. Fifth one, rescue done. But 90% of the students write rescue for the first one because urgency. They want to do it then and there itself. Now, in a doubt, leave it empty. Bottom up you apply. Now, after 2 verb 1, only one verb 1 is left. Answer has to be lose. Hope you are getting it. Hope you are getting it. So, it's lose, debris, dash on the scene, was on the scene, flown and rescue. Many have the ability to get 5 here, but most of you have got 3. You did not make 2 mistakes. You made 1 mistake. The mistake was to write rescue here. You wrote rescue here and thought rescue is done. Here, last one, you don't know what to do. You flew, find some other word, you randomly put it. 1 mistake cost you 2 marks. So always go with bottom up approach. Like I always say, approach makes a huge difference. So now the next step is, you have to, whenever you practice, apply things and see. If you're not applying, then there is no point in knowing things. You have a lot of money, you don't know where to spend, what to do with it. Something of that. Alright, we go to the last one. Shortcut number 5. Reorder the paragraph is not important. Reorder the paragraph is a very tricky one. No matter how much hard you practice in the exam, you may still fumble. You may still not get the complete correct answer. I'll just give you a small or a brief introduction about this reorder. What I did, in one of the official mock exams, I skipped the reorder or I got a wrong answer, but fill in the blanks were perfect. I still got 90. Like this, there are many things the software will not work. Like I lost 2 marks here, so out of 90 I got 88. No, it doesn't work. Let's say you come for an interview in my company. I'll ask you a question. Let's say you don't answer. And then I ask one more question and you answered. Then I will judge, right? Oh, this guy is actually good. 1 or 2 things everyone will not know. But overall this guy is good. I will still select you for my company. That is artificial intelligence. It's gonna think like human. Just because you made reorder the paragraph mistakes will not get a so low. It may not be. The way it works is different. Reading fill in the blanks contributes 50 plus marks towards your reading. Reorder the paragraph contributes 4 or 5, in the worst case 6. Try doing it. I'm not saying don't do. You try doing it. If you get, well and good. If you don't get, it's okay, easy peasy. Just take a chill pill and leave it. Don't have to think, oh, I lose or I lost all the marks because of reorder. No, it's because of reading FIV. Reading FIV is 90% priority. Reorder is only 10% priority. So for this 10% priority, what people do? 5 minutes they end up spending in one question. On one question. Why? Ego problem. They are not satisfied with the answer. They keep on changing, do all sorts of dance. And then they realize, oh, 6 minutes over. Then where will you get time to do your reading fill in the blanks? Do it. Never spend more than 1.5 minutes. If you can do it within 1.5 minutes, well and good. Otherwise, whatever you have selected, select and move on. This is not important. Not a priority. Understand this. One who realizes this will focus more on reading fill in the blanks. To focus more on reading fill in the blanks, one thing you need, what is that? Vitamin T. Vitamin M, we know money. Vitamin T is what? Time. A lot of students tell me, I think I can do every fill in the blanks correct, but give me extra 2 minutes for all the questions. For that, you need to save the time. Choose single answer, choose multiple answer, click one and move on. Don't spend even 1 single second. Reorder not more than 1.5 minutes so that you get ample amount of time to be ready with solving reading fill in the blanks comfortably. Alright, I really hope this video made sense, was informative. It really takes a lot of time and effort to make content like this. If you really like the video, do leave your appreciation with a thumbs up and do leave a comment so that we feel good about how you felt, what you felt about this video. You need more content like this. Do subscribe at any point of time. You need online assistance. Do WhatsApp us. A lot of people on an everyday basis are getting that. 90 overall. I hope you have witnessed the same in YouTube Shorts and Insta page, community post as well. Alright guys, let's park it here. Very soon I'll be back with our next set of videos. Till then, take care. Bye bye.